Hello, gorgeous NFA, no fucking around money mamas. I'm psyched you're here for another episode of the Women Entrepreneur Podcast. I have a special announcement for you today. If you haven't yet checked out the NFA Money Mama Mastermind and you're really wanting to increase your income in 2023, you're gonna wanna check it out. Go to nfamoneymamas.com to check it out. There are so many bonuses in this mastermind. We meet every week, twice a week. On Mondays, we do mindset alignment and manifestation strategies. And on Wednesdays, we do business scaling breakdowns to help you figure out exactly how to build your unique business from your zone of manifestation. Plus, you get access to my 12-week Reprogram Your Money Mindset course and my How to Set Manifestation-Based Goals workshop. We connect all week long on a video app, and we are high vibe. This is the place you need to be if you're ready to accelerate your income and break through the six-figure mark in 2023. So go to nfamoneymamas.com. I can't wait to see you there. Let's get to today's episode. I have a question for you. I want you to think about the answer before I give you the answer. If you had to guess what percentage of women entrepreneurs make six figures plus, what would you guess? What percentage of women entrepreneurs earn six figures plus? Take a guess, think about it, call out your answer to yourself wherever you are. It is less than 10%. Okay, so that's awesome. At least it's 10% or around 10%, but it's not more than 10%. And that is why I'm here for you to help you scale your business to six figures plus, because we need more high power women entrepreneurs making 6 and 7 figures, creating impact in the world and making a big difference. Something that's really cool is that over the past 20 years, and this is recorded in 2022, in case you're listening to it 20 years from now, women have become, the amount of women entrepreneurs has increased by 114% in the last 20 years. That's awesome. So we have more women rushing into being business owners. And now we need to make sure we're up leveling to that six-figure plus mark. Now, six figures plus is just an arbitrary number. The reason that most people, I believe, strive for six figures is because when you get there, you have a lot more flexibility and freedom, depending on how you structure your business. If you're earning six figures, but you're spending, $80,000 to make that six figures, obviously a $20,000 a year income isn't going to help you very much be able to leave your job or have any version of some financial abundance. So we want to get you to where you are making six figures plus, having financial abundance, and feeling really good about continuing to scale your business to whatever level you choose to scale to. And that is what I'm all about here on the Women Entrepreneur Podcast, giving you money mindset tricks, manifestation strategies that really work, practical manifestation strategies, and business scaling tips to help you scale to the next level. And that's what we're going to talk about today. 3 practical steps you can take to scale to six figures in your business. And the reason I care about this is because, like I just said, women are rushing to business and we want more women to be making higher dollars. I care about this on a really deep level because I went from food stamps to six figures in my first year of business. And it's a game changer when you have money flowing and you get to do things you love in the world and make more money. You know that my NFA Money Mantra is to work less, make more, and have fun. And I've learned that over these last 4 years of business. I'm heading into my 5th year of business in 2023. And over these last 4 years, I really have thought a lot about what are the practical, actionable strategies you can take to scale your business the fastest. Because I know that, no one starts a business with the daydream of, I hope in 20 years from now, I'm going to make six figures. No, we want it to happen fast enough so that if it's a side hustle, you can be full-time. If it's your full-time hustle, it needs to be lucrative enough to not feel stressful and scary, right? And we want to get you to where the money is flowing in with ease and joy and flow and fun and scaling every year. So that concept of working less, making more, having fun, what that really means is that every year you are fine-tuning your hours, and that work less part is that you're delegating away the things that you don't enjoy doing. You're building a team strategically based on your desires and dreams about the way you want to build a business. Some people build a six-figure business with a big team. Usually if you're scaling to 7, you're going to have a bigger and bigger team, but you can also scale to 7 figures with a couple of team members, right? And we want to create a business that we enjoy. So if you're someone who loves to delegate to a big team and you love to manage a big team, go for it. For me, I like a few people on my team who are critical parts of building my business. And that's fun for me. If it gets too big and there's too much to manage, I don't enjoy it so much. So of course I could hire someone to manage that for me. And I still want to keep my business to this work less, make more, have fun. The make more is that every year I'm delegating. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, living in my zone of genius more and more. I'm making more money. So having a higher ROI with the time invested. And that having fun part, again, goes back to the delegation. When you start a business, you're doing a lot of stuff by yourself, especially if you're bootstrapping. And so you're learning the ropes and you're learning how to delegate and you're learning what to delegate and you're learning how to build a business and all those things. And so as you grow, you want to be doing more and more and more of what's in your zone of genius. If you're interested in these topics, go back to episode 3 and listen to the business scaling roadmap. It'll teach you a lot of these things that I'm talking about. But for today, I want to give you these 3 practical steps so that whatever level you're at in your business right now, you can scale to the next level. Maybe you're right about at the 6-figure mark and you want to scale to 250 a year. Maybe you're closer to 7, whatever level it is for you and you're ready to scale, you need to be taking these 3 practical steps. And this is really going to be targeted toward you if you are building a business, you're in action, and you're ready to go to the next level, and that level is 6 figures. These 3 steps are critical for you. And I really want you to listen and take notes today because this is going to help you get there faster. Okay. So step number 1. Up level your money mindset. Now you might be thinking, Amanda, you just said you're going to give me practical action steps. And this is interesting. I was having a conversation with my husband this morning about how much people need mindset work, but that they don't know it. And so often you've got to make when I'm promoting my company and my business and what I do, I've got to make sure people understand why they need money mindset work, because otherwise they don't get that they need it. I want you to think of it this way. Okay. The problems that you're having in scaling your business right now, and I wrote down several: procrastination, imposter syndrome, fear, doubt, and uncertainty, a lack of confidence and clarity, crappy use of your time, fear of sales, fear of success, delegation struggles, self-sabotage, income plateaus. And I could keep going and going here. These are just some of the highlights of things that are going to be going on if you have money mindset issues. And I have never yet met a person who doesn't have money mindset issues. These are things that you're going to bump up against as you grow your business time and time again. So your number 1 practical, actionable step that you must take every single day is to up-level your money mindset. Okay, and let me break down what this practically looks like. You're going to get up in the morning and have a morning routine that includes money mindset work. Money mindset work looks like reading books, listening to podcasts like this one, watching YouTube videos, going to workshops. Of course, you're probably not going to do that daily, but you could be taking an online course every single day. You want to treat your money mindset just like a muscle that you build at the gym. So you go to the gym regularly to be fit and healthy because we know that that's good for us. And when you don't do it, you can tell because your body starts to lose its strength and feel sick and not very comfortable and not good, right? And so you get this indicator, all of a sudden your pants feel tighter and you're like, oh, I better go back to the gym or start my workout routine again. And so you do it. Money mindset struggles are going to show up like more fear and doubt and uncertainty, more things in your outer world going wrong, more stress and struggle and strain. And so you're out of mindset alignment when you start to feel those things. If I asked you, let's say I could come to you every single morning and say, hey, what's your rating today for your vibe? And if you said it's a 4 or a 5, you're out of alignment. Even if you said it's a 9, you're not to a 10 yet. At least you're a 9. That's pretty good. But we want to have you vibing at a 10 every day. And that doesn't just magically happen to people. You got to get up every day and be dedicated to aligning your money mindset and learning everything you can. Of course, you know that is everything that I'm about. I love bringing tips to you to help you up-level your money mindset. I have a book coming out, pre-order it. It's called I Am a Money Magnet book. It's called I Am a Money Magnet, the top 30 money making affirm mantras to manifest more. And it is a guidebook filled with all kinds of strategies that will help you uplevel your money mindset. It is a really incredible guidebook. I am thinking of it as your manifestation roadmap using mantras and my NFA money formula. So if you want to order it, go to I'mAMoneyMagnetBook.com. I'mAMoneyMagnetBook.com. And when you pre-order it, you will be opted in to win $2,000 of prizes and hang out with me at the launch party. This is a way that I get to hang out with you, my podcast family, at a party. So go check that out so that you can be at the party and read the book and do it daily. So I give you a 30-day strategy in there to uplevel your money mindset. And you could keep doing this over and over and apply it in all kinds of ways. And so this could be a guidebook for you for the rest of your life. People often ask me, what should I do in my morning routine? And to me, I always say, learning. I would focus on money mindset. If you haven't broken through the six-figure mark, or even if you have, you are going to want to continually do money mindset work. And it could be mindset work in general. I say focus on money because money is related to every single thing in our lives and our businesses. Money connects to our relationships. It connects to our health, to our businesses, to our, everything, right? I want you to think about the last time you thought about money. It was probably within the last hour, right? We think about money hundreds of times a day, how we dress, how our hair looks, how our bodies look, how we feel in our business. These are all money mindset related, right? Because let's say you don't like the way you look. Some of that is about worthiness. And if you up-level your worthiness, you're going to up-level your vibrational frequency, which is going to attract easier money your way. If you're feeling like you're not enough as a person, that's translating in your business, which is then blocking money from coming to you, because people can feel that invisible, I would say it's a low vibe energy. It's negativity within you. They can feel it. So let's say you're on a consult, you're less likely to get the gig because you feel low vibe. So money mindset affects every single thing in your life and your business. So money mindset is number one. It is the most practical thing you can do. The second that I started up leveling my money mindset, everything in my world changed. So I went from laying on the floor crying, being a victim of my reality, feeling really stuck and broken, not knowing how I was going to feed my kids, not knowing where I was going to live, having just a series of broken relationships. And then all of a sudden, as I started to shift my money mindset, everything in my outer world started. So this is the number one thing you must do. I emphasize this enough. That's why I've spent so much time here today talking to you about it. Okay. And why I have a whole business built around it. Okay. Number two, and this is really important. To scale your business to six figures, you must promote one high ticket product or program. Okay. People really struggle with this when they're starting their businesses. And here's why. Because when you're pre-six figures, you're learning a lot about what to do to scale your business. And there are a gazillion things that you need to be doing to scale your business. And it's easy to hear from all different types of mentors, coaches, consultants, thought leaders, online courses, all of the millions of things that you should be doing, right? And so you start to implement one thing here, and then you get shiny object syndrome and you go here, and then you think, oh, I need to do this, and then I need to do that. And you get really, really confused and you create way too much. This is the stuck point on my business scaling roadmap. It's number two, zone number two, where you're over delivering and undercharging. The reason you undercharge when you over deliver is because you have so many options that you never get this potency of clarity and professionalism and brand identity when you focus on one thing. So you're offering 50 different things, trying to piece it together, trying to serve everybody, and it causes scattered brand identity. It causes you to be confused, and it causes the people who are following you to be confused. And it means that you're going to take a lot longer to build a brand and to build a company reputation and to build your reputation as a coach, consultant, thought leader, whatever it is that your industry is. It's going to take you a lot longer unless you promote one high ticket product or program. And let me emphasize the high ticket part here. High ticket simply means an amount that's high enough where you don't need to get hundreds of people to buy your products or programs, okay? So I've worked with people before where they come in and they're selling something at $97 and they're brand new in business, or they just are just getting started. They're doing a side hustle and they're like, I've got this great program for $97. The problem with that is you have to get so many people, right? 97 people is a lot of work to grow to six figures. And so I recommend no lower than $2,500. And you want to start with something where you can get high ticket results. And I don't, if you're here listening, let's say you're a health coach and you're going, but no one will pay that. I hear this all the time. People go, no one will pay that. That's because you have money mindset issues. So go back to number one and work on your money mindset. The truth is people will pay for what they see valuable in your offerings, right? So let's say they see, oh my gosh, you in 12 weeks can get me to lose, let's say you're a health coach, 10 pounds in 12 weeks or 12 pounds in 12 weeks. I love it when I fumble like that. It's so exciting. Let me go back. Let's say you can help people lose 1 pound a week for 12 weeks. Okay. And then that sets them up for the foundation of the future. Is that worth $2,500? It depends. Are they in enough pain? Did you help them see that they're in enough pain? Did you help them see the benefits of getting on this new habit of knowing how to lose weight and feel good in their body? If they see the value, they will spend $2,500. Promise you. People pay money, a lot of money for all kinds of stuff. It's just that you don't see the value yet if you're charging $97 for, let's say, a 12-week. I've seen people do this, $97 for a 12-week program, or $97 for a 12-week course, or $97 for 12 weeks of one-on-one coaching. Don't do that to yourself. Your time is much more valuable than that. The problem is that you're not seeing that you're having people pay for the results. Okay. So you want to switch your mindset here and go, people pay for results. What is it worth to people to get the result that I'm charging? And you want to structure your program based on getting them that result. Okay. So I recommend, and the reason I recommend this is because how I did it, I started with my first program. It was it was 10 hours of coaching, and it was called the NFA transformation, no fucking around transformation. It was 10 hours of coaching for $2,500. And I promised them that I could 100% guarantee the result they were looking for. And at the time I didn't have any specific result. It was like, are you wanting to shift your relationship? I worked with someone on their parenting. I worked with someone on helping them get a raise at their job. And then it slowly over time turned into working with entrepreneurs. But it was like just NFA transformation. I will help you get the result in 10 hours of coaching. We will do all the strategies I know. And we would deep dive 3 sessions. And I charged $2,500. Then I upped it to $5,000. And then I started to change my programs, and I changed it to a 12-week program that was $7,500. And people would work with me one-on-one for 12 weeks. And I created an online course. So it was a hybrid program where every week they would watch a video, and then we'd get together to talk about the video, and they'd have action steps. And this was worth $7,500 to them because I promised them that I could get them the results that they were looking for, which was to scale their business through up-leveling their money mindset. And it was amazing. I made several $100,000 doing just that program. And that is what helped me break through to the 6-figure mark. And so I just kept refining. And I went, then when I got one, then I'm like, okay, this makes sense. I did one high ticket product or program. And I don't want the $7,500 to freak you out, because you don't have to charge that amount. I outlined it when I was writing my notes. If you have 40 people go through a 12-week, $2,500 program, that's 6 figures in 1 year. Okay. You could double it and go, I'm going to have 20 people go through a $5,000 program. Okay. So 20 people through a $5,000 program would be 6 figures in a year. The thing here is the one high ticket program. Okay. You could choose $1,000 if you want. Just know that then you need 100 people to go through the $1,000 program. If you're going to charge $97, you need 1,000 people. And I really want you to think about the effort and energy. It's just as hard to find one person to pay $97 as it is to find one person to pay $10K. I promise you, it's all about your mindset. So again, go back to number 1, up-level your money mindset. If you're having fears around what I'm saying right now about the high ticket product or program, up-level your money mindset. Okay. So promote one high ticket product or program. And one thing I want to add here that's really important is don't overthink this. Don't think you need to create the whole universe around this one product or program. The point here is to create a program that is directed at getting a very powerful result, so those people will refer people your way, and that you have amazing testimonials, and then you build and scale your business from there. Okay. The first program I ever created that helped me get to 6 figures, I didn't have a landing page for it. I'd never sent people to a sales page. I had a 1-page Google spreadsheet doc that I created that had the 12-week outline with the topic and the action steps. And on a consult, I would show them that, and we would have a powerful conversation, and then they'd buy the program. Never once did they go to my website to buy this program. So I don't want you to freak out about all the tech stuff. Don't overthink it. And then you build it as you go. Your first client you start building the course for it if you're going to do that model. I think that the struggle that most new entrepreneurs have, especially before they break through to six figures, is just shiny object syndrome and taking on way too much. So you've got to narrow your focus to expand your financial freedom. And that's why I say promote one high ticket product or program. Today, I offer more than one because I've broken through six figures. So I can offer more than one. I have a bigger audience now and I have different strategies. But when I was starting, I'm telling you, this is the fastest way to break through to six figures. Okay. So if you're stuck and you've plateaued, think about how you can refine your products, programs, and services into one. You could even not have to create something new, just combine things that you have into one product. You can bundle them. There are so many fun strategies here. And if you need help with this kind of stuff, join the NFA Money Mama Mastermind. So go to, I'm not sure if I have the, let's see, I'm on YouTube saying this right now. So I was going to see if I have I don't have it up. So I'm just going to say it and you're going to write it down and you're going to go there. Go to www.nfamoneymamas.com, nfamoneymamas.com. I'm doing an insane deal on this program. It's a year-long program and until 2023. So if you purchase and opt into the NFA Money Mama Mastermind before 2023, you're going to get an insane deal, like the lowest cost I've done to work with me. And the reason is not because I have a money block and devalue myself. It's because I want you in there and I want to build momentum to grow this group fast in 2022 as the year closes out so that we can build a lot of fire and momentum in 2023. Such a cool group. We every Monday do manifestation, collective manifesting and mindset up-leveling. Wednesdays, we do business scaling topics and you have action steps every week to scale your business to six figures plus. It's high intensity, deep dive awesomeness with amazing women who are heart-centered and driven and love what they do in the world and want to do it in a way that brings them big bucks. So if that's interesting to you, go to nfamoneymamas.com. It's a really cool program. And if you want that deal, you got to get in before 2023. So you'll schedule a consult with me and we'll hang out and talk about your specific situation in your business and make sure it's a good fit. And you will be blown away by the price. Don't miss out. This is a year of awesomeness for a very low price. You will 100% without question make 10x your money back in the mastermind of the investment of the program. Okay. So that's, and in alignment with step number 2, that's the main thing I promote in my business right now. So I'm past six figures. I'm on my way to 7 and I have other offerings, but what I promote, and if you go back and listen to my episodes, you'll hear me promote this mastermind over and over and over again, right? It's because this is the main thing that I'm starting to drive people to, because this is my next focused, intentional strategy and love and inspiration. I am driven to help women entrepreneurs get to six figures plus, and that's what this mastermind is all about. And so you'll hear me talk about it a lot. I offer a few other things. You've heard me promote my book. I have a workshop coming up, which I actually haven't talked about yet, but I have a few things that I promote, but generally speaking, you will hear me mostly focus on one thing. And that's exactly because what I'm teaching you here is what you need to do. When you're past six figures, you're going to have a few other offerings. And when you're pre six figures, I'm telling you, I know it's hard. I hear people say this all the time, but I'm going to miss out on these opportunities. But I need to structure this for other people. And I'm telling you, you can do all of that, but it'll take you a lot longer to build your business to six figures. And we want you to get there faster so that you can up level and keep scaling and keep increasing your impact and your income and feeling not crazy stressed out. The problem with creating too many programs and not charging enough is that it stresses you out and it makes you question whether you should build your business at all. And I don't want that for you. I know you don't want that. Okay, step number 3, practical steps you can take to scale your six-figure business. This is really important. Do lead gen first daily. Lead gen first daily. There, again, like I said, are a million things to do in building a business, and it can get confusing about what to do every day. What I see people do is go, oh, I'm not sure what to do. And so I'll spend 3 hours on this post on Instagram that 3 people end up seeing. That's not going to help you grow your business. Yes, you need to be posting on social media consistently because you're going to build your expert platform over time. And when people go there, you want them to see that you're active. But that is not the first thing you should be doing. The first thing you need to be doing is asking yourself, how am I going to get people in the door for my one product or program. Okay. For me, what that looked like, and this was back in 2019, I went to networking events. So like I said, I had a really crappy website. I really didn't send people there. Mostly I just collected other people's cards and would follow up and have powerful conversations at an in-person coffee consult. Like we would have a cup of coffee together and I would talk to them, get a powerful, powerful transformation in that conversation, and then show them my program. And then we would work together. Okay. That was all I did. And I went every week to several networking events because I knew I got to have business. My other stuff I did on top of that, which was building a podcast and promoting on social media platforms. Yes, I did that too, but it wasn't the first thing that I focused on because I knew I need to generate income every month, right? And the direct, fastest strategy is direct conversations with people. So when I say do lead gen daily first, social media, yes, it is a lead gen and marketing strategy. It's just an indirect strategy. So unless it is getting you your clients immediately and making you have conversations every single day, then that's not a direct lead gen strategy. It's more indirect. It's going to happen over time. So you want to make sure you have a direct lead gen strategy. This could look like getting on social media and having direct conversations with people and reaching out to a minimum number of people every day. Okay. So you could get on, let's say Facebook's your jam. Get on Facebook and get really active in one group. 1 to 2 to maybe 3 at the most. If you can be hyperactive in 3 groups, go for it. If you can only be hyperactive in 1 group, do it. Okay. So let's say you're really active in one group. You're commenting on everybody's stuff. You are posting. You are sharing valuable information. You're becoming known in that group so that people start reaching out to you to ask you for help for what it is that you do. So of course you're going to choose a group that's where your 5-star clients are hanging out. And then you get really, really active. That could be a lead gen strategy. It could be going to networking events. It could be going to online networking events. There are a ton of cool options. It could be, I would say those are the 3 that I can think of immediately that are free. You could pay for email strategies. You could use LinkedIn Navigator and do direct outreach. Be careful of these things because you want to build relationships and not just be salesy. So don't just bombard people with your programs. We all know how gross it feels when you get a message in your LinkedIn that's just selling you some nonsense that you don't need. Don't be that creepy, gross salesperson. Be a person who's offering value and sharing. The reason I like networking events is because people are there knowing that you're going to promote your business, right? So there are a lot of online networking events that you can go to. It's great practice to practice your pitch, to talk to people, and you never know what kind of opportunities are going to come from those. It could be that people ask you on your podcast, and that's a direct strategy to promote your business, okay? The number one thing you want to be doing every morning is, how do I get out there to promote my products or services? And you want to be making a minimum of 5 touch points a day. 5, minimum. That's like minimum. If you really want to go for it, that is what you focus on for 80% of your day, and then you spend a little bit of time on a social media post, okay? So just get your priorities straight if you're pre-6 figures. And I'm telling you exactly the map that I used to build my business to 6 figures fast. I did it simply. I was very laser focused. I didn't focus on the nonsense. Okay. NFA style, no fucking around style. I was laser focused on results because I was driven to create 6 figures in my first year. I got that seed planted in my mind and I just thought, I'm going for it. How do I do it now? And let's recap in our closing up. Number 1, the first step, up level your money mindset. Do this every single day. Do it every single day. Okay. Number 2, promote one high ticket product or program. And number 3, do lead gen first daily. And remember, 3 things I'm going to share with you before we close up. Number 1, pre-order my book, I Am a Money Magnet. So just go to IamAMoneyMagnetBook.com. This gives you tons of mindset tricks, tips, strategies to help you break through your money mindset BS so you can get to the next level. 2, if you haven't checked it out yet, go to NFAMoneyMamas.com. And mamas is spelled M-A-M-A-S, M-A-M-A-S. NFAMoneyMamas.com. That's going to take you to the mastermind page to give you information about it. I am promoting this as a smoke and deal for 2022. So get in there before the end of the year. Schedule a consult with me. Let's chat and see if it's a good fit for you. And then number 3, I've got a workshop coming up on December 8th and 9th called How to Set Manifestation-Based Goals. And it is awesome. I've done this workshop before and people loved it. It filled up really fast and we had such a good time. So it's a 2-day workshop in December. If you want to check that one out, go to nfamoney.com/workshops, plural workshops, nfamoney.com/workshops. And you'll find information for that there. Of course, if you're not in my community yet, get into my community because then you'll have all this information emailed to you. And if this is resonating with you, that's how you want to stay connected. So to do that, I would go to the womanentrepreneurpodcast.com and enroll in a business breakdown session. That'll give you all kinds of awesomeness. You'll be in my community. You'll get to come onto the podcast and hang out with me and we'll have a great conversation. It promotes your business, all kinds of goods. So I just give you a ton of CTAs, which is always funny. People say, give one CTA. I know you're all smart enough to choose the CTA that is aligned for you or write all of them down if they're all aligned for you. All right. It's been an amazing episode with you. Thanks for being here. I'm psyched, dedicated, driven, and enjoy and inspired to help you scale your business to 6 figures plus so that you can be in that 10% and let's raise that 10% to 50%, right? Let's 100%. Let's have 100% of the women who create businesses who want to break through to 6 figures get there. I'll give you the tools. I've done it. I've helped people do it. So let's get you there too. All right. I'll see you on the next episode. I hope you have an amazing day, night, whenever you are listening to this. And until next time, I'm sending you NFA money making high fives. Mwah. Woohoo! You made it to the Woman Entrepreneur Podcast. If you haven't been here yet, I'm your host, Dr. Amanda, the Money Healer. Every week on this podcast, you'll learn money mindset, manifestation, and business scaling strategies that will help you make the big bucks doing exactly what you love to do in your business. Oh yeah, high fives. Why do I do this? Because after I went from food stamps to 6 figures in my business in its first year, it's been my quest to help you learn how to work less, make more, and have fun scaling your business from what I call your zone of manifestation. Now let's get to it.